That way you can play it. Well,
You're good to go.
she'll record it and then
Oh,
she
okay.
can email it to you and Jeff.
Okay, on the roof, on the patio roof, it's the low slope modified bitumen roof. Looks to be like the original roof. There's a lot of wear and tear in it. In my opinion, it's at the end of its what we call useful service life, and I'd recommend resurfacing.
And that's just the little part of the overhang, right?
Right.
The flat part there.
The flat part,
Okay.
yeah. And they have a lot of floor tiles and roof tiles stacked on there, which has contributed to the wear because it's right in the scupper of preventing it from draining off. So.
You have photos of that?
Yeah. On the main roof, the tile roof, on the bay window here, there's some tiles that have slipped down. Just need to be pushed back up and secured. In the Dead Valley area above and west of the entry, it looks like there's some wear and tear there. If you go in the attic and look in that area, there are some water stains on the framing. So there is potential of a water leak there. I did see where they did replace the underlayment in 2009, but they may not have done that because that's not really the underlayment under the tile surface. But either way, I'd recommend it at least be checked out. And other than that, the rest of the roof looks to be in good shape. In plumbing, the water pressure is at 102 psi. There is a regulator on there, so either the regulator is not working or can crank it down. Recommend cranking it down.
Because that pressure's too high?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be between 60 and 80
Okay.
psi. And there's no the little check valves on the hose bibs are gone. There's three hose bibs, I think. And I think that's it. In the plumbing, there's a small section of water supply line in the attic from the water softener to front hose bib here. It's of that polybutylene material. We just have to mention it. That's just in the water softener section. The main house is all copper. And I did note at the TPR,
What's TPR
temperature
stand?
pressure relief
Thank
valve
you.
for the water heater. At the exit over on the west wall, there was some water. It was coming out of it, and then now there's not, dried out. That line is also tied to the water softener. It's not hot. The water wasn't hot, which indicates it wasn't coming from the water heater. So it may be, I don't know, blow by for the water softener. I don't know. But it's just something I noted. The water heater is relatively new. It's only a couple years old. In the garage, a ladder's been installed in the ceiling, violates the firewall. Should have a piece of sheet metal across there to protect it. Yeah. Well, you know, with fire sprinklers, it may be different. I think the fire sprinklers may override that. I'll check on that one.
Well, I've probably seen in the last...
Yeah, it seems very common.
Yeah.
Those things are everywhere. And in Scottsdale where they have the sprinklers, it seems like if there's a gable roof, I found those ladders in the house.
Yeah, they're pretty common.
So you'll let us
But
know if that's
I'll
an
let
issue.
you know. Yeah,
Okay.
I think fire sprinklers override it.
Okay.
And evidence, was there any evidence of slab leak? Did you check the thing that goes around?
Oh yeah, the meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meter. No signs of slab leaks in terms of the water supply line underneath the slab with the little meter that spins. So yeah, that looks good. Although there is a leak at the base of the toilet in the Jack and Jill bath. Looks like it's been leaking for a while. There's rust in the base there and it's wet. So water could be leaking under the slab from that.
Did you get a photo of it?
Yes. See in the garage again, there's the two-car garage door, the sensitivity.
喂，我在讲话。
Wang.
That was short.
Yeah, really?
I don't want him to talk. Sorry, okay.
Oh, that's okay.
It's all right,
The two-car garage door opener, when it hits something, it doesn't reverse, so the sensitivity just needs to be adjusted. For that, that's a safety issue. And I guess Norm talked in length about the termite.
So you saw
Take
that?
it over, yeah.
Okay. Do you have an opinion on that?
Yeah, I thought it was unusual that they would treat all the way and then see no treatment and then termite
But on the
activity.
backside, if you went outside, there is treatment on the slide.
Yeah, so that's probably how they treated it, I would guess. Like if he's saying there's cabinets there, so they went back to the back and treated it, would be my thought.
Yeah, because there used to be cabinets there and then they removed them.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I thought initially it was that first, the chemicals he was talking about, they just pushed them away and just kind of pushed them around to the other side. Because that happened in my house a couple times.
Well, that's basically what they do. I mean,
Yeah,
someone makes
just
them
push
mad
from
where
one
they're
side of the
at
house
and
to
they
the other.
relocate.
Finally treated it with that termidor and gone. I haven't seen them since.
Same would happen to Sandra if your neighbor was treated for termites and you had never had termites. Guess where they're going? The termites move this way.
They move. They don't
Good
even have to buy
business for,
stuff.
good business for Norm. He just goes down the block.
Exactly. See, and you'll need me in 6 months.
Yeah.
Now, oh, don't worry.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shucks.
In the garage service door, the spring hinges need to be adjusted to self-close, self-latch, because it goes into the pool area. It's for safety.
Mm.
Let's see. With electrical, the panel, no issues with the wiring in the panel. There is what we call a load controller tied into the panel. We don't test that. You might want to talk to your service provider, electrical service provider, to see if use of that's available and will help you reduce your energy costs.
Is it so that the air conditioner kicks on at certain times or the lights?
Yeah, there's I don't know if they still have it, but it's the service where you pay based on the load, the maximum load. And so if you do have the air, you prioritize it. You know, air conditioner, dryer, water heater, however you want to prioritize it. Usually it's that way. And then if your AC's on, you turn the dryer on, your water heater comes on, and it goes past that load, it'll start shutting off for the lower loads. So it won't run. And that way it keeps your load down and keeps your payment down.
So it tells the breaker to click off, or it just...
It just won't power that. It won't trip the breaker, but it just won't allow power to that application. Yeah. It's all run through there prior to the breaker. So, and there are a few breakers that looks like that have been added. They're not labeled. We just usually recommend you label them so you know where they go.